First off, I want to give a big shout out to Megan and Derek for requesting this video. And the video that they've been requesting is how to get feminine muscle tone. But they didn't ask it like that. They asked it like, how do you get rid of your Hello Helens? And I want to tell you right now about Helen, right? Helen is the flab underneath your arm. So when you are waving at Helen and you say,
"Hi, Helen!"
Helen, that is the outcome. The jiggle. So most people want to get rid of this because that is the first thing they notice on their body composition. And I want to give you a couple tips in order to build nice, feminine, and lean muscle. Tip 1 for creating nice, feminine muscle tone is simply to use compound movements. When you're using compound movements like squatting, deadlifting, benching, or overhead press, you're using a lot of different muscle fibers all at once, which is inevitably going to burn a lot of calories. So if you're looking to burn some fat and build some nice lean muscle, the best approach is to start here. Start with compounded movements and work your way out from that. So another great thing about these compound movements is that they're going to build a lot of core strength and just power in general. So when you're building the deadlift, you're using a lot of abs, you're using a lot of back, you're using a lot of glutes, a lot of hamstrings, etc., etc. And you get the point. You're using a lot of different muscles. So you're actually also building a nice proportional aesthetic look. Tip 2 is to utilize instability. You want to create instability throughout your workout because stabilizer muscles are highly underutilized in normal workout programs but burn a lot of calories and create nicely looking muscle. You want a nice shape to your muscle, therefore you need to challenge it in order for it to grow and develop in the ways you want it to. So by doing things with fitness balls like fitness ball hamstring curls, planks with it, a push-up on it, etc., will allow you to build the muscle tone that you're looking for. Especially when trying to build the tricep, doing a push-up on a fitness ball creates a very big amount of instability, which puts a big demanding load on your triceps, and therefore it'll burn them out in a way that will allow them to look nice and shape up quick. Tip 3 is to use supersets. Now when you're working out and you're really looking to burn a lot and get a lot of calories burned, you want to use supersets to your advantage. So you would start with a more complicated and more prime mover dominant exercise such as a row or such as a press, and you would want to accent on it by stabilizing and doing something that's a little bit more challenging to the extremity. So if I were to go and do a row on the machine and consistently contract for my second or third exercise, you'd want to go and superset that with an exercise like a bicep curl or a hammer curl, or maybe even something to do with an overhead tricep extension. That way you're really challenging the prime mover and then you're coming out to finish the secondary mover. And that's just a really great way to also tack on the amount of calories that you're going to burn in a single session. Lastly but not least is your 4th tip. And this tip is crucial. I really recommend that you listen to this the most. When looking to develop feminine muscle tone, it's crucial to take your time with each rep. You want to go super slow and you want to really feel the contraction. You don't want to be going super quick because then you're going to engage a ton of fast twitch muscle fibers. You want to go for the slow and endurance based muscle fibers towards the end of your workout, so that way you create the tone and the sculpture when it comes to your muscle. So really feeling the contraction and opening up the muscle to just contract it again is what you're looking for. So go with tempos like a 3-0-3 or a 3-1-3, or maybe even a little quicker, slower, depending upon what you're doing, and utilize the time to feel the muscle burning out. You're going to notice the muscle should burn out about 50 to 75% of the way through the exercise and the reps that you're doing for it. And at that point, you're going to really be tapping out those muscle fibers that will really attribute to nice, lean, and dense muscle, which will attribute to the feminine muscle tone you're looking for. I hope these tips help you guys out. If you have any further questions on them, please don't hesitate to ask down in the comment section below or at my email, tyler.shamali@ascensionperform.com. As a final disclaimer, I also want to say that these are the things that I've noted that have worked the best for my clients and in my experience. However, my experience is not the only experience and expertise that's out there on the market, so I do advise going to other sources and finding out what truly works for you and your body the best, because every single body has its own way of working and its own best way of working. So you can use all the tips that you find on our channel to your best advantage, but I also advise always trying to get outside information so you build the best structure for yourself.